All right guys, Jason with Fender Garage. Right behind me we have a Gen 3 Coyote motor, which is out of a Mustang. Gen 3 is 2018 and newer, and so it will have the 10-speed automatic transmission married to it, and you can buy this as a brand new crate motor, which is what you see here. This was purchased direct from Ford. It's never been in a car, it's never been wrecked, and so it comes with your MAF sensor, your gas pedal. It'll come with a shifter. It'll come with a wiring kit for controlling it as a standalone, and pretty much everything you need. We also ordered it with the starter, the alternator. So the only thing that really is missing is power steering and the AC compressor. A lot of people are purchasing a lot of used motors, which is fine, but we've kind of migrated just to new motors, and I kind of want to explain the reason why we're not using old motors anymore for us. So it's kind of an old versus new. So if I go purchase one out of a car that's been wrecked, something in my eye. So if I go purchase something that's been wrecked out of a car, and I get it, I get a wiring harness, maybe the drive shaft, I get radiator, gas pedal, just about, whatever it came in the car. A lot of the guys that pull things apart, they'll give you all that stuff, which is fabulous. But what happens is right now, as you know, motors are actually kind of hard to get used ones. And so a Gen 3 motor that's kind of lowish miles, let's just say less than 30,000 miles, you're still going to pay $12,000 to $13,000 for that motor. Okay, it's going to come with the motor trans and all those things we talked about. You still aren't dealing with the power steering or air conditioning, so that's still the same thing you've got there. You're more than likely going to have to buy a Ford Racing control pack for it as well, in my opinion, to do it correctly. Otherwise, you're going to spend all this time trying to get all the wiring figured out, and hopefully it's all good. The cost on these will tend to be about, let's just share retail. Retail on these from Ford is $18,750, right around there. And so now you're talking about a $5,700 difference. But now you have to go buy a Ford Racing control pack, which on average is going to be just under $2,500. And so now we're really talking the difference of about $3,000. If you buy the engine package from us, you might be about $2,500. And so for $2,500, the risk is not worth it for us to use a used motor. Any problems that I spend 10 hours or 15 hours worth of time and labor in our shop to diagnose maybe some bad electrical wiring, or maybe something in the engine harness got a little bit tweaked or something in the accident, who knows, right? Or for whatever reason, 2 days worth of work, I've blown all the money, I should have got a new motor. So for us here at Fender Garage, it's just new motors. That's just kind of what they cost, and that's kind of the comparison. Now, there are guys that are saving a little bit more money, right? They're saving an extra $2,000 or $3,000 because Uncle Bob found one over here and they can save money. I get that. But for us, when we're cycling through so many motors and engines, that's a lot of extra work for us to try to find those motors. So again, we go with a brand new motor. I personally think it's the way to go. You get a warranty out of it for a couple years, which you don't get with the used motor. So if something goes wrong and it starts to tick inside, or it gets, something goes bad in one of the cylinders, you've got Ford that you can actually work with for a couple years that, to get it up and running. Now, if it's going to take you 5 years to actually put your project together, well, maybe you want to take your chance on a used motor then, because that warranty will be long gone before you get it going. Very complete, in my opinion. Everything's brand new. I like that. If there is an issue with something, we can call and usually get that taken care of pretty quickly. So old versus new, I hope that kind of helps explain the reason. Now that's a Gen 3 to Gen 3. If you go to Gen 2, Gen 1, those are considerably less money. You're going to save more money, and so maybe at that point it's worth it to you. But for us in our shop, we only are using new motors. We've done the old motor route, and we're out. It ends up costing too much money in the end. So hopefully that's a little explanation. For us, new motors are a win, and old motors maybe are a win for you. But if you have a little extra money, definitely go that way. Give us a call. We'll be happy to help you save you a little money. Plus, by buying the engine components from us, we can also help you get you all the other components you're going to need for the process of installing one in your truck. And so if you need a little tech support, you can call us. We can kind of guide you through it. We're trying to get someone to answer our phones full time. We've just been hard to justify that person, and so they'll start next week, and so hopefully we'll be better answering the phone calls for you. It's kind of a growing pain situation. So again, thanks for following along with us, and if you have any questions, give us a call, email. I think it's info@fatfender.com, and you can inquire about how you can get yourself a brand new motor. Thanks.